Okay, Spider-Man, but let's start with our video.
Today, we are going to talk about something you do every single day. Something you think you understand, something you probably do not. We are going to talk about what you feel, and more importantly, what you name it. Because those two things are very different, and confusing them has been quietly making your life harder than it needs to be.
So, the agenda for today's video will be, we are going to learn the meaning of both emotion and feeling. Then, we are going to understand the difference between them. Later, I am going to provide you with a tool which will help you in assessing your feelings. And as always, we are going to end with a mind fact section. So let's begin. Let us start with emotion. An emotion is your body's automatic biological response to something happening around you or inside you. It happens before your brain even has a chance to think, before you decide how to feel, before you even register what is going on. You're walking down a dark street at night. Something moves suddenly in the shadows. In that split second, your heart rate spikes, your muscles tighten, your breath gets shallow, your pupils dilate. You did not choose any of that. Your body just did it. That is an emotion. Specifically, fear.
No! A ghost! 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 Ghost!
Emotions are universal. Every human being on Earth experiences them the same way in the body. Whether you are from Mumbai or Moscow, whether you are 5 years old or 55, fear feels the same in everybody. Grief feels the same. Joy feels the same. Now, a feeling is something different. A feeling is what happens after your brain gets involved. It is the conscious, mental experience of that emotion. It is the story your mind tells about what just happened in your body. Same dark street, same shadow, same racing heart. But now your brain wakes up and starts asking questions. Is this actually dangerous? Have I been in situations like this before? Am I safe? And depending on who you are, what you have lived through, what your past looks like, your feeling might be terror, or it might be mild unease, or it might even be excitement. Same emotion, completely different feelings. Feelings are slower than emotions. They last longer. They are shaped by your memories, your beliefs, your personality, your history. Two people can stand in the same room, experience the same event, and walk away feeling entirely different things. Just like two people looking at a dog. One can adore him, while the other can fear him.
Oh, look at that little guy! Ah! No, keep it away! Come here, buddy.
Okay, first of all, where are your pants? Anyways, moving forward, emotion versus feeling. Let us put them side by side, just so it is crystal clear. Emotion, automatic, biological, happens in the body, universal across all humans. Fast, over in seconds. Not chosen, not controlled. Feeling, conscious, mental, happens in the mind. Personal and unique to you. Slower, can last hours, days, years. shaped by your history and beliefs. Think of it this way. Emotion is the weather, and feeling is the climate. Weather refers to the short-term state of the atmosphere, hours or days, while climate is the long-term average of weather patterns in a specific region. Same as how emotions are short-term and only last for minutes, while feelings are long-term and can last from hours to days. Now we get to the most important part of today's video. 3 words. I have anxiety. Say that out loud for a moment, or just let it sit in your mind. Notice what happens when you say it. It feels permanent, heavy, like a label on a jar that does not come off. It feels like something you own, something that defines you. Like anxiety is not something you experience, it is something you are. Now try this instead. I am feeling anxious right now. Same experience, completely different relationship to it. I am feeling anxious right now tells your brain, this is temporary. This is a phase. This is something passing through me, not something I am.
And this is not just a language trick. This is psychology. When you repeatedly label yourself with an emotion, I am anxious, I am depressed, I am broken, your brain begins to build an identity around it. And once something becomes your identity, you protect it, even when it hurts you. But when you say, I am feeling anxious, you create distance between you and the feeling. You become the observer, not the feeling itself. And that distance, as small as it sounds, is where healing begins. You are not your anxiety. You are not your sadness. You are not your anger. You are a person who is temporarily feeling those things. And temporary is the most important word in that sentence. Now, I want to give you something. A tool, one that psychologists and therapists use in actual practice, and one that most people have never seen before. It is called the Wheel of Emotions.
Now, I know what you were thinking. I thought emotions were just happy, sad, and angry. What is all of this?
This wheel shows you that there are not 3 human feelings. There are not even 30. There are hundreds. You can find many such wheels easily on internet. The wheel starts with core emotions at the center. Joy, fear, sadness, disgust, anger. And then, like rings expanding outward, each of those core emotions branches into deeper, more specific feelings.
So, the next time you feel something and your brain immediately says, I am just sad, come to this wheel and ask yourself, is it sadness or is it loneliness, grief, disappointment, helplessness, guilt? Because each of those is a different experience. Each of those needs a different response, and you deserve to know which one is actually visiting you.
Oh, shut up.
Here is how to use it. The next time you feel something difficult, instead of immediately labeling it, pause, take a breath, come to the wheel. Start from the center. Find the closest core emotion. Then move outward. Which specific feeling fits best? Name it, even just to yourself. I know, it sounds like a lot of effort when you could just say, ugh, I feel terrible. But research shows that naming an emotion specifically reduces its intensity in the brain almost immediately. So, worth the 30 seconds. I will put the wheel in the description below. It is yours. Use it.
Before we close, I want to address something. We live in a world that has decided some feelings are good and some feelings are bad. Happy, good. Sad, bad. Excitement, good. Fear, bad. Confidence, good. Embarrassment, bad. And that is one of the most unhelpful things we have ever been taught. Because every single feeling, every one of them, exists for a reason. Fear exists to keep you safe, to make you pause before stepping into danger, to protect you. Sadness exists to slow you down, to make you process loss, to force you to rest and integrate what has happened. Even anger exists to tell you something important to me has been violated. Pay attention. No feeling is bad. No feeling is wrong. No feeling needs to be suppressed or erased. A feeling only becomes a problem when it stays too long, when it overstays its welcome and begins to interrupt your daily life, when it stops being a signal and starts becoming a wall. That is when it needs attention, not before. And here is my final thought for today. Sometimes you do not need one word. You do not need a label. You do not need to walk around saying, I am anxious, I am depressed, I am whatever the trending emotional vocabulary word is this week. What you are feeling right now might be a mix of 3 things that do not even have a single word between them. You might be tired and also relieved and also a little bit scared about what comes next. You might be happy for someone and also quietly grieving something you lost. You might feel something so specific and so personal that no word in any language covers it exactly. And that is okay. You are allowed to say, I feel something heavy in my chest that I do not have a name for yet. You are allowed to say, I am not sure what this is, but something feels off. What matters is that you stop reaching for the biggest, most permanent sounding label and start getting curious about what is actually happening inside you. Because when you label yourself accurately, or even just honestly, you stop fighting yourself. And that is where everything begins to shift. Feel what you feel, name it honestly, and remember, you are not the feeling. You are the one experiencing it. Now, as always, it is time for our mind fact section. You can feel 2 completely opposite emotions at exactly the same time. And your brain does not consider that a contradiction. There is actually a word for it. Emotional ambivalence. The simultaneous experience of 2 opposing emotional states toward the same person, situation, or moment. Example, the last day of your college, relieved and sad at the same time. You can love something and also be ready to let it go. You can be grateful for your life and also exhausted by it. Neither feeling cancels the other out, nor one is a lie. Both are completely real. Both are happening at once. If today's video made you stop and think about something you have been calling by the wrong name, that is exactly what it was supposed to do. Leave me a comment below. Tell me, what feeling have you been mislabeling? Or just tell me what you are feeling right now, in as many or as few words as you need. Take care of yourself. Feel what you feel. And remember, it is always just passing through. See you in the next one.
Thank you for watching.